Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Dordt Federal Event Center from Flint. The Flint Firebirds and the Cornwall Colts in their second and final meeting of the season. Cornwall winning back at home last game 3-1, the snap a 5-game winning streak for the Firebirds. Now the Cornwall Colts on a 1-game winning streak, Firebirds on a 1-game losing streak, but Flint Firebirds one of the best home teams so far this season, and we'll have to see how Cornwall plays against them tonight, as Flint will be looking to respond to last game. Wazan sends it in around the far boards. Race around. Bertucci has it. Just got started here. Early giveaway as Gingras had it in the corner. Trying to find it again. There's a chance. Hayes to D'Amato, and out it comes. Hayes back on it. Colts trying to pressure. Lombardi through center. Here's Speckmeek looking for Gingras. Drop for Lazan. There's a quick shot off the pads of Cranley. Hayes the other way. One-on-one. Speckmeek trying to get back. Here's the chance. There's the shot. Scooped up by the chest of Michelli. Gingras to Wazan. He'll send it in. Round it goes far side. Picked up by Perron. Perron fed it out front. Another pass by Cornwall. We've seen too many of those. Here's D'Amato to Hayes. Lombardi will carry it out up the right side with speed. And they just stopped him from getting a rush, as here's Speckmeek the other way. He'll send it in. Round it goes far boards. Caden Pike has it. Pike waits, trying to get the shot away. Good defensive play there by the Firebirds. No score, almost halfway through one. Fast-paced first so far. Iran will send it in. Round it goes far boards, a ricochet off the boards. Here's Speckmeek shooting, scores! Zach Speckmeek sneaks one through on the weak side, and it's Cornwall that strikes first here from Flint. 1-0 lead here in the first period. Cranley needs to have this. It's a bad angle shot. The 5 holes open for just a split second too long. And the Colts read that and put it in for a 1-0 lead. Face off back to center ice. One back controlled by Little. He'll send that in. Around it boards it goes here. Deline has it. Deline looking ahead. Here's a chance for Piercy. Piercy, Petrie's in. Looking to tie it. Save! And a big one by Michelli. Here's Caden Pike, he'll send it in. Looked like Petrie had this game tied. He was robbed instead. Aspinall. Petrie in his own zone. Kuzmin. Here's Piercy. He'll bring it inside. Stolen back by Little. Feeding that up. Just missed Pike. Kressler to Aspinall. In again. High shot. Knocked away. Rebound down low. That stopped. Looking for another chance. In the corner behind the net. Firebirds looking out front. Kuzmin. Down low, Kressler taken away by Caden Pike. Colts go the other way, they'll send it in. Round it goes far side. Picked up by Guy in his own zone. Guy being chased. Colts after it. Taken down, penalty coming against Cornwall. Piercy to Bradshaw. Martin trying to touch up on it. Kressler poked ahead by Ersoni. Now Kuzmin gave that away to McClellan. It's touched up, and Flint will go to their first power play of the night. 2:48 to go here in the first. 1-0 Cornwall leading. They are now officially ahead of Sarnia in the standings, but they are about to play their 4th game ahead of Sarnia here. D'Amato a chance blocked. There's the chance. Stopped by Michelli. Rebound, point blank, kicked out. Sent ahead. Gingras was looking for it. Here's Hayes, now in for Lombardi with a lane. No shot. Taken down, it's picked up by Cornwall. They'll pick it up and clear just out to center. 2 to go in the opening period. 1-0 Cornwall in front. Penalty coming. It's going against the Colts. And now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 58 seconds. 1:46 remaining here in period 1. Nicholas Gingras heads off for Cornwall. Here's the draw. One back to the point. Here's Othman. Tried to center. Speckmeek is there. He'll get it out. Deline with it. Back in come the Firebirds. Othman to the net. Lombardi, he scores! Rifles it up and over. Michelli, and the game is tied at 1. Well, Flint has tied it with a power play goal late here in the first period, and we have a brand new game. Here's the faceoff. One back control by Kuzmin. Centers that over to Aspinall. In they come again. Hit along the board, still on the power play here. Pass in front, save, they score! They go back to take the lead. They're both power play goals. Well, the Flint Firebirds, back-to-back power play goals. They now have a 2-1 lead in the final minute of the first. If you're a Cornwall fan, you got to be shaking your head. You can't be taking these penalties this late in the first. There's a pass, got it back, and almost tucked it in. Colts look to tie it in the dying seconds of the first period. Aspinall, here's Piercy with it. 1-on-1, 3 seconds. There's a shot kicked out. 2-1 Flint after one. Shots a goal in the game are 10-2 for Flint. They lead it 2-1 after one. Hit 6-2 Cornwall. Faceoffs 4-2 Flint. Power plays Flint 2 for 2. Cornwall's had one. 2-1 Flint after one. Welcome into period 2 here tonight. From Dordt Federal Event Center from Flint, the Colts and the Firebirds second and final meeting. Speckbeek sends it into the zone. Round it goes far side. There's McLeod, just about gave that away. D'Amato, here's Perron, centered in front. Bouncing away on the shot. It was blocked and it came across the board. Here's Hayes. He'll send it back into the Cornwall zone here. Colts looking to get it even early here in the second. Nicholas Gingras on his horse. He's in alone. He scores! Nicholas Gingras, he got one last night. He has one tonight. And Cornwall has tied it early in the second at 2. Face off to come back to center ice. So Cornwall in the standings already 3 points ahead of Sarnia. With a win tonight, they'll be 5 ahead. Speckmeek sends it in. Picked up by Perron. Now Lazon has it. Lazon circling back. Here's D'Amato in his own zone. He has Hayes ahead. Hayes with speed. Here come the Firebirds again. Drop for Lombardi. Centered. They score! It just stuck over the pad. And Flint has the lead again. 3-2. Well, the Firebirds, it's a back and forth with Cornwall right now. They're back in front 3-2 here on Cornwall at home. Draw one back. Colts looking to come right back again. Caden Pike in, shoots. Save made by Cranley. Moran has it. Down low, he centers for Walker. Walker looks to the front. Walker doesn't get the shot away. Othman, in he comes. Here come the Firebirds. Down low and into the far corner. Looking to center it. Othman. Back to D'Amato, stolen by Caden Pike, and Pike is ahead. Here's Caden Pike in, Pike off the post. What a chance, Pike got it back in front, and Hayes blocked that lane on the rebound. Aspinall, here's Bowen, and here come the Colts again. Bowen looking, Moran in front, that pass, good cut again by D'Amato. He's been great defensively here. Now Piercy's in alone, Piercy, good save by Michelli the other way. Here's Little. Colts look to get it out. That pass fighting Moran. He'll send it into the Flint zone. Round it goes far side. Now Kuzman hit along the boards by Speckmeek. Deline with it. Speckmeek got the scoring started for Cornwall. Now they trail 3-2. Past the halfway mark in this one. Piercy in. No shot. Got it back. He scores! Piercy, 4-2. Oh, the Flint Firebirds with an output of goals here in the second night against Cornwall. They had one last night. They have 4 tonight. And we're not even through 2. Piercy brings it in. As we mentioned, Flint Firebirds, one of the best home teams this season. They score more than the Wild Hounds. They score less than London and Sudbury, though. Pass in front. Good one blocked there. Deline. Aspinall. Back the other way come the Firebirds. They go to extra time a lot here because teams just can't come back to win games. Hilaire Pignot up ahead for McClellan. So when they do come back, it goes to extra time, and that's where the away team usually loses in the extra frame if they do come back. Little. Here's Bradshaw. Not once this season has Flint blown a 2-goal lead in a home game and lost in regulation time. No, they have lost in a shootout, all the way in a shootout, in a comeback. That was against the Sudbury Wolves, and it's kind of expected when you play Sudbury. They're the best in the league right now. Sent in here by Cornwall, but as you were saying, yes, they haven't blown a 2-goal lead on home soil. through 40 minutes of play yet this season, and they haven't lost a game in regulation after leading after 2. As a shot scores, this one is a rip, and it's 5-2. Well, the Flint Firebirds on full fire mode tonight. Cornwall had the lead in this game, and 2 penalties late in the first really set the fire in the Firebirds. Here's Giroux, take it down. Gingras has it. Colts looking to respond late in the period. Nicholas Gingras trying to get a shot away, but the second comes to an end. 5-2 after 2 for Flint tonight. Shots a goal in the game are 15-8 for Flint. Hits 8-7 Cornwall. Face off 7-5 for Flint. Power plays 2 for 2 Flint. Cornwall is an add one. 5-2 after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight. The Colts have a lot of work to do. They're down by 3. And they're going to have to do a lot against a team that has not blown a lead after 2 periods at home this season. Pass ahead, that just missed help. Bertucci stolen back by Lombardi, and a good job defensively early here in the third. Now Hayes walks in. Hayes centers. There's the shot. Michelli makes the save. Speckmeek for Lazon. Colts trying to get something started. Lazon is ahead. Colby Lazon couldn't finish it. Good save made again. Here's Bertucci. In his own zone, Lazon was trying to battle for it. Gingras getting in there. There's Lazon again. Lazon breaking to the net. Didn't get the shot. Speckmeek trying to find it. Bertucci trying to get out of his own zone. Send that back in behind the net for D'Amato. Now ahead for Lombardi and out. Here's Perron. Right back inside. He'll center it ahead, and it's given away to D'Amato and stolen back again. Here's Perron in front. Dropped for a shot. None there. Was on. They're very disorganized here in the third period, Cornwall. They've had the puck, but just haven't been able to center it or get shots on goal. For Sony. Hit there. Petrie to Hayes. In they come. Hayes with a look. Stays to the outside. Has that back in front. Aspinall. That's taken away by Cornwall. Pike finding help in Walker. Feeding that up ahead for Ursoni. Ursoni looking back. Caden Pike in. Shooting save. They score. Tristan Moran is there on the cleanup. And the Colts get one back. It's 5-3. Back-to-back road games for the Colts. They've allowed 5 goals in a game. They lost 5-3 in Guelph in their last road game. Well, the answer back here in the third period, and you got to keep building on that. Flint is not a team that blows leads, but they can if you put enough pressure. Every team has to break eventually. Petrie hit by Ursoni. Colts trying to get it up ahead. Deline. Here's Piercy with it back. Kuzman to Aspinall. Colts on it. Moran. Here's Walker, and here comes Cornwall. In over the Flint line. Turning back, there's Aspinall. Tried to keep it in was Walker. Couldn't do that. Aspinall sends it in. 8 to go, third period. Pass finding Walker. Walker feeds that back ahead for Tristan Moran. Moran will send that in. Round it goes, Firebirds. Caden Pike's on it. Pike to the net. He scores! Caden Pike with a dime and a dash. And it's 5-4. The Colts find themselves within 1. At 13:05 of the third period. Flint's got to be shaking their heads right now. Trying to get right back to a winning streak. It's now a 1-goal lead with 6:55 to play. Draw here. We mentioned they have blown a lead at home this season, but they would end up winning in the extra frame. Giroux. Here's Bradshaw, but it wasn't a 2 or 3 goal lead. Nothing like that. It was just a simple 1-goal lead that was blown. Here's Alexi Hilaire-Pignot. Now it's a 1-goal lead here. As Hilaire-Pignot spins it ahead. Martin in front! And McClellan, it rolled off his stick. They get it back in front. There's the pass. A shot coming, but Cranley jumps on it and holds on. 4:11 to go, third period. 5-4 Flint. Sarnia's got to be watching this, hoping that the Flint Firebirds can hold on, even though Flint was the last team that took 2 against the Sarnia Sting. Draw 1, picked up, and there's Giroux. And sometimes you got to cheer on the enemy, especially if there's a team that's chasing you, and that's who the team that you just played is beating. Here's a pass. Giroux fires. That goes wide of the net. McClellan tried to get there. There's the shot. Good block again by Cornwall. Giroux, that's poked out. And now Martin. Dominic Martin ahead. Not a lot of speed, but he'll break in and put a backhand on goal and try to get a face-off out of that, but it didn't work out. Way down, last minute of play here in the third period. In come the Firebirds in the corner, hit hard. Pass finds Nicholas Gingras, and here come the Colts, running out of time. Here's Nicholas Gingras, breaking to the net. He scores! Nicholas Gingras has done it again, and the Cornwall Colts have handed for the first time this season the Firebirds a 3-goal blow in the third. Yeah, the Firebirds have not, as we mentioned, they have not blown a 2 or 3 goal lead in the third period yet this season on home ice. Tonight they have. Cornwall answers back with a stunner, and Flint Firebird fans are wondering right now what's going on. Picked up here, Hayes. Lombardi, it was all Firebirds, and now it's a brand new game. Final minute tied at 5. Here's Walker, Colts will bring it ahead. He'll send it in. Round it goes, Firebirds. D'Amato hit by Caden Pike. Pike in behind the goal. D'Amato battling with him for it. Here's D'Amato in his own zone. Hit. Pike picks it up. Pike centers it over. Bouncing puck got away. 17 seconds. Hayes one-on-one with Dante Ursoni. There's the pass in front. Hoffman scores! And if you're the Colts, you gotta be shaking your heads. They get it back with 11 seconds, 6-5. Yeah, you're right. If you're Cornwall, you just cannot believe it right now. You came all the way back just to get stunned, a late goal. Here's Moran with it. Moran will bring it inside. Seconds running out. There's the shot. It's high, and that will do it. The Flint Firebirds, after blowing a 5-2 lead, they get a goal in the final 11 seconds to stun Cornwall 6-5. What a game here tonight, and these two teams never disappoint. Cornwall, a miraculous comeback. It looked like we were going the extra time, and they blew it in the final 11 seconds. Your final score tonight from Flint. The Firebirds 6, the Cornwall Colts 5. Coming up now, the Sarnia Sting and the Kitchener Rangers. They'll have to start getting some wins. 4 straight losses. They'll come in and face Kitchener and Kitchener first, trying to snap that 4-game losing streak. With Cornwall losing here tonight, that gives Sarnia a chance to gain some ground.